Winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit. It was a unique situation that Coach Roosevelt Collins provided Coach Cador with an opportunity unbeknownst to him that would set the course of Cador's life.
My life story really begins with you in a large way. I'll never forget that first day we were in that basketball practice, and I stunk up the place pretty good.
Cador's life story begins with Coach Roosevelt Collins at Rosenwald Middle School.
And here we had about 50 7th and 8th grade boys, 2 rubber basketballs, you know.
Yeah.
And the season was approaching right after football. So I had to use some kind of method to cut the squad. So what I did, I just used the layup. All those who can make layups, well, I would put them on a list, and those who couldn't make layups, and you were one.
I would.
Lo and behold, the next day, Roger's back in the gym, standing up against the wall.
I remember that.
Coach Cador said he had to include Coach Collins in his autobiography because he was a part of the beginning of his life, second to his father. Cador was stubborn, he said, and knew he did not want to be a sharecropper.
I usually wonder all of the time, you know, being a coach, you have to cut boys all of the time. A lot of the boys just accept, you know, the cut, and they don't do anything about it.
Person with the right heart.
Yeah.
Even though you weren't trying to read hard at that time, you naturally did. This young man must be crazy. I'm going to do it. You did it every day. And fortunate for me that I got better.
Coach Collins has a photo on his wall that has been an inspiration to him. Don't let shackles hold you down, he said. It is a great message that Coach Cador and Coach Collins share.
The good Lord led me to you. No one else would have done this. They would have stood their ground and said, hell no, you're not going to come back in here.
Same background on that island.
Yes.
Being a sharecropper. And probably experienced some of the same thing that, you know, that you experienced, and that's probably the reason why I couldn't cut it the second time. You see, because when I was coming up, the sharecropper boss would not let my parents let me go to school.
Coach Collins said anytime you have a student that makes it, you are very proud. He has used Cador as a motivator over his 30 years of coaching and being a social studies teacher.
Let them know that even though you're not good now, it's a possibility that you can, you know, you can be good, but you'll have to continue to, you know, work at it, you know.
Coach Collins' story starts like Cador's, making it easy to understand why Collins let Cador return to the team. Collins had the guts to go out for the football team at Southern. He was on Mumford's scrub team. He stayed for a meal ticket and an education.
For that, because I was the same way coming up.
Yeah.
Because, you know, going on the campus, you know, we never had football.
Right.
At Roosevelt.
Right.
And I had the guts enough to
go to Southern.
To go to Southern, not on no football, but I had the guts enough.
Go out for the team.
Go out for the team. And stayed out there 3 years.
After listening to Coach Collins and Coach Cador talk, it is inspiring to see how taking a little time to care for someone can go a long way.
Aaron, this has been the most wonderful 15 minutes I've had in quite a while. And I've told this story to so many people way before this book was written. I told a story. And I smiled because of what you did.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.